Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And today in South Africa is Women's Day. So happy Women's Day to all my South African viewers, and thank you for watching and supporting this channel. And I hope you are being treated suitably. And I'm going to read today on the reconciliation narrative that has been around recently. I read on it yesterday, but now there's a bit of an explanation for why the Parkles might be in such a panic to reconcile with the royals. And it all comes down to something that Eric Trump said while he was on a golf day and he talking in Scotland, I think it was, and talking to GB News. And for the purposes, I have the Disney Villains Tarot on the tarot table. We're going to have a look at what Eric Trump said. He said that he, meaning he, his father, Americans, might not want Harry and Meghan in America anymore. And he's talking in the context of the drug saga and the visa and all of that, which hasn't been resolved. It's all gone suspiciously quiet. And he was basically saying to the interviewer, you can have them back, but I'm not sure if you want them. Basically, we don't want them, but do you want them? You can always, and I'm quoting, you can always have bad actors in everything. You can have spoiled apples in every orchard. And that seemed rather a pointed dig, both at Meghan's acting abilities and also at her ability to run a lifestyle empire, American Riviera Orchard. And guest speaker in the New York Post comments was quite agitated about what Eric Trump had to say, and went as far as to say Eric is wrong, when guest speaker was being provoked by other commenters in that particular forum. So we're going to have a quick look with the Disney Villains Tarot. We're going to look at it from the Trump perspective. And it seems a bit wild to me, the notion that if Donald Trump were to be elected president in November, his first item on his agenda would be to deport Harry and Meghan. He cannot deport an American citizen. And it seems unlikely that he would deport a royal prince from the United States. But he did express disdain for Meghan Markle and upset at the way Harry and Meghan treated the Queen. So we're going to have a look. What do the Trumps feel about Harry and Meghan? Is this something that they would like to do, whether they can or cannot? And why? What is the root reason for saying we might not want them anymore? And is a likely outcome, chucking the Parkles out or not? So that's where we're going to warm up today and have a little fun with the Disney Villains Tarot and see what happens. I think we need to shuffle one more time. And as I do this, let's remind you, it's tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion, all speculation. Just read energy here, archetypal energy, royal families, the archetypal family, and disclaimer in the box below. So let's see. Disney Villain Tarot on the tarot table. And what is going on? View of the Parkles, desire to chuck them out, and why? And will they? Or will Donald Trump? We got the 9 of Coins in reverse as our underlying energy. It's upright as people who are financially secure, stable, affluent, made their own way in life. But it's in reverse. These are people who are on the ropes financially, really struggling. And that is the energy that has shown up as the underlying energy in this reading. An awareness, maybe, that Harry and Meghan are in quite serious financial trouble. I'm going to look at it again. The eternal saga of the alleged inheritance from the Queen Mother goes on and on and on. I've seen more headlines about it today. But the seeming knowledge here that they are in financial trouble. 9 of Coins in reverse. They are not able to sustain themselves. They are not financially independent. They are struggling, and it's possibly particularly Harry's energy, that away from the royal family, he's being cut off by them. He really is floundering. They're both floundering financially. I suspect, that's my opinion, but that's what's coming through as the underlying energy, interestingly. And just as if to confirm the cut off from the royal family, my eye slid to the cards, and this is the next card down. It's the 10 of coins in reverse. This is being literally cut off from the royal family, which is the 10 of coins, that lovely wealth that they have passed down through the generations, cut off from that. And it's also a card of debt when it's in the reverse. Massive debt. They might be piling up debt for all we know. So money, interestingly, money is showing up as the underlying energy of this reading, which I would not have expected. But that's why we do tarot, to see what surprises and insights the universe has for us, allegedly. Situation we're dealing with. Another money card, but it's the 3 of coins. It's the working together. It's being part of a team card, and so teamwork here. And it's Eric Trump is part of a team. Obviously, the family works together as a team, and was commenting as part of a team, expressing opinions that seemingly are shared by his father and possibly the wider public as well. We might not want them anymore. Those spoiled apples, don't want them anymore. So it's coming from a team perspective, possibly the indication being, or the message being, they view themselves as team players and might not view Harry and Meghan as team players, because of course they went out on their own to make their own fortunes, didn't quite succeed. So this is about being team players. And so how do they view Harry and Meghan? The Trumps. How do they view them? Got the 2 of Wands. It's not a negative card. It's a card of planning. It's a partnership. It's a partnership, a brand. See them as a brand. The 2 together, almost like a business arrangement. And I often say that when I read on them and their energy, when I look at the status of their relationship, I often get this energy that they are a brand and they stick together for those purposes, for money-making reasons, because the Harry and Meghan brand is still something. Certainly Meghan on her own is nothing. Harry on his own, now disconnected from the royal family, is a bit of a nothing too. So they look at them and they see them as trying to make fetch happen, planning, off to see the world, off to conquer the world. And it's not terrible, but it's minor energy. The 2 of Wands, that they haven't accomplished anything. So there's not loathing in this reading. There's really not loathing at all. It's almost more disdain that's coming through for me energetically in these cards. And of course, it's my opinion, entirely my opinion. But small fry. They thought that they would set the world alight, but look at them still trying to strike a match here. So would they like to get rid of them, send them away because of this visa saga and the drugs and all the rest of it? Is this something that they're thinking about, that they would like to do, planning to do? And we have the Temperance card in reverse. That's interesting because it's a serious card. I was saying, oh, these are quite insignificant cards and a bit of a nothing burger, but we've got a big card that just landed. The Temperance card is about angelic behavior, is about harmony and healing and moderation and being temperate, being patient. And it's in reverse, impatient, fed up. And I didn't expect to see that. Given all of this, I thought, we'll have one of those readings where there's really not much in the reading. There's not much meat in the reading, but that is meat. Temperance card in reverse, because that tells me that there is impatience with Harry and Meghan, a fed up energy. and it could be with the delay with the visa saga, which, as far as I can tell, hasn't been resolved. It's all gone strangely quiet, that Heritage Foundation case, trying to get the documentation made public so people can see whether Harry was given special treatment when he entered the United States. Impatience with that, and a generally fed up feeling around Harry and Meghan. And so let's find out why. What is behind this feeling? And I have the 6 of Cups, and it's in reverse. And it's small version of small version is a silly word, minor arcana version, that's better, of the Temperance card, because the 6 of Cups is also about harmony, love, the past, family, and Donald Trump's big on family, and whatever you might think of him personally. But there is the 6 of Cups, and it's in reverse. That is falling out with your family. Both sides have fallen out with their families, fathers, siblings, very famously and very publicly, and sort of messed up family dynamics. And so that's what it's about. It's about the family, it's about the past, it's about treating people from the past, old friends, old family members, disgracefully. I'm going to use that word, disgracefully. I think their behaviour is disgraceful, so let's say it's my opinion. But there's the 6 of Cups in reverse. That's why it's an emotional energy, and it's about the past, and it's about friends and family and their treatment of friends and family. And this is why we've got this big card here, that it is actually something that I think they have talked about and potentially expressed opinions about, and I'm speculating, and have said, wouldn't it be lovely to boot the pair of them, 2 of Wands, because of the way they have treated people. So it's not about drugs and debauchery and things like that. It's about family. It's about the past and people who were hurt by the way they behaved. And that would include the late Queen, who was terribly distressed and hurt by their behaviour. So, shall we say, and allegedly there. Outcome. Are they going to get the boot? These are spoiled apples. Are they going to be chucked out? Ooh, you have the 3 of Swords. That's a very, very painful energy. Shocking energy to show up in a reading like this. It's heartbreak, hurt, betrayal. It does look as if something quite devastating could happen around here. It might even be the thing that pushes the marriage into failure with that 3 of Swords. Let's just clarify. I wasn't expecting to see something like that. So why the 3 of Swords, which is feeling of terrible betrayal and heartbreak and loss and grief and all kinds of things. So why? Why the 3 of Swords? I'm asking if the Parkles are going to be kicked out of the United States. As I say, Meghan can't be kicked out. Card's gone flying and it landed sideways. I got the Knight of Coins. That's Harry. That's Harry's energy. It came out sideways. Sideways for me. The Earth sign Prince, obviously the Knight of Coins. Sideways is tipping. It hasn't quite reached its decline and fall, but it's on its way down. So he's shown up in this reading. He's shown up very clearly, and he's sitting there with the 3 of Swords, of feeling betrayed, heartbroken, separated maybe from things like children, feeling for some reason like he's got to scamper away possibly for his life, and leaving a trail of heartbreak and destruction behind. This is savage energy. This started off a very benign little reading pointing out that Harry's cut off from the palace and struggling financially. They both are. They're not team players. They're there for their own aggrandizement but haven't really achieved anything. And then we landed here. and we got this Temperance energy and the Six of Cups in reverse, and so that just has got a whole lot worse, exponentially worse in this reading. Three of Swords, and has been, as the one who's crossing that card. It's about him, and that's the taste of that card. It's a very bitter card indeed. So there you have it, more than I thought I was going to get from this reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.